Today I'm just doing a quick review of the Kizer Bast Lockback. I've also heard this called the Blast, but you can see it actually says B-A-S-T. I don't know if that's Chinese misspelling or what. But this one you can see it's got a hole, thumb hole in the blade. I actually put a thumb screw in there, which makes it a lot easier for me to open. The cool thing about it, if you put a thumb screw in there, is you can move the thumb screw up or down to make it easier to open. This has titanium integral scales. That's the lockback, obviously. Nice and thin. I really like the thin profile of this knife. It sits really nicely in a pocket with that deep carry clip. No options on the clip, it's only a tip down carry. Fairly smooth action. It's got these double kind of thinner phosphor bronze washers, so there's actually two washers on each side to give you a little bit better slide. I like how they've actually made the lockback spring part of the titanium handle. So that eliminates one piece there, which is kind of cool. It's part of that spacer, so it's not an extra spring to fall out. Pretty standard lockback design. There's no stop pin on this one, so there's not a lot of metal catching right there, and it stops against the lockback here. They haven't used a design like Spyderco does on the hole, so there's no up and down play this way. Spyderco does that to compensate for wear. So there's a chance of a little more blade play in the Spyderco initially or eventually. This one doesn't have any blade play when it's new, but I'm not sure how well that's going to wear, given the fact that this doesn't slide up and down, and given the fact that there's only a little bit of metal there. There is a chance for this to wear rather quickly, but lockup is very secure out of the box. It's an AUS 8A blade, or AUS 8 blade. It holds an edge pretty well. They seem to have done their heat treat well on this one. I'm not a huge fan of the AUS 8 steel because it's a mid-range steel and it performs like one. But this does take quite a nice edge if you don't mind sharpening it a little bit more often. So this is a pretty solid titanium lockback for it's a mid-range price. If you want like a thin lockback to carry in your slacks at work and you actually want a lockback style knife, this is a pretty good choice. I don't have any complaints with it. Just be aware that it's not got the real great wear compensating design like some of the cold steel lockbacks or anything like that. But this is more designed to be a gentleman's knife anyway. The screws on this are non-magnetic. You can see they don't stick to my magnetic tray here. I believe these are titanium screws, which is cool, as long as you don't over Loctite them so that they strip out. So there's my review of the Kizer. I do like that straightish edge on the knife, so it doesn't have a deep curve to it, but I think that makes it a little bit better of a utility blade. So overall, this is not my favorite knife, but it is a knife I carry to work sometimes. So that is the Kizer Bast Lockback.